Hello and welcome everyone to the final round of AFR. Round 15 at Brazil. Final race of the season, final race of the game. And then we are all done with this. I am joined by Mikkel today.
Oh, 2 title decides in one day. It's too much for me, Pepsi. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Bit tired of a tier 1 race, but looks like it was as exciting from your view.
I mean, you can't get much better than a title decider. I mean, provisionally, FIBA has won the championship off countback of all things. So, we'll see what happens once the stewards take a look at any incidents that are submitted, because there were a fair few, and there's quite a bit of drama happening in the Discord as we speak. But enough about that. You know, we have another title decider to determine, Pepsi. It's Farmer Sam versus Fat Ferret, the AlphaTauri versus the Mercedes.
Yeah, we got that title decider, 2 title deciders in one night. We provisionally finished the first one. On to the second one. Hopefully, it's a clean race, and we could get it decided
there's
straight
only
away.
10 cars out here. There's only 10 cars this evening, so hopefully that means that things are going to be a bit more tame. I don't see any Aston Martin or any Alpines or any Haas's either. So those 3 teams without any representatives, but we have both representatives from Ferrari, Red Bull, and AlphaTauri here this evening. And Pepsi, we have our first flying lap. It's Mike in that Williams car. Why don't you take us around a lap of the circuit Interlagos?
You caught me on the ball here. Well, stay as far right as you can. Break it 50-meter board. Shift to 4th. Up, shift to 5th. Decides not to. Voice and validate. Right as much as the curb as you can on the left. Swing out to the right. All the way down to turn 4. Then you break at the 100-meter board. Down back to 4th. Run as much curb on the outside as you can. Usually don't see drivers touch that inside curb. It sends you in a spin. But never.
That's my favorite corner, Pepsi.
Yeah, my favorite corner. Never here. He doesn't. He doesn't like
it. He's done it, Pepsi.
He doesn't like the corner either. That's Mike around. Same corner I had trouble with the whole.
Looks like the Zito will be picking up where he left off very soon around at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache.
Now
Didn't get to say that during the tier 1 stream. Through turn 6, we go into 7, and then hard on the brakes for 8. See the ABS in full force, at least on the in-game telemetry. You don't quite see it on the Halo overlay, but through 9 into turn 10, why it's called the duckbill Pepsi. Tightest corner on the entire track, by the way. And then you have the flat-out left-hand of turn 11, and that's one proper corner for this final sector. It's the most important corner on the track, Pepsi. Turn 12, and then it's foot flat to the floor towards the start-finish line.
I can't pass us with 21.6. That's easily going to be beaten by Big Dog that's coming to the line right about now.
The first representative time on the board is a 1:08.8. Slower than FIBA's fastest lap during that tier 1 race. With Fat Ferret, 1:08.6, he finally beats our provisional tier 1 champion.
Now, I believe, is that Farmer Sam in the other AlphaTauri?
Yes, he's coming through turn 11 into turn 12 as we speak, right behind the Ferrari of Apex Studios.
Now, this is going to be controversial. Is it the first time he's run the wrong? This is the first time he's run the wrong
No.
number as Apex Geo goes past as 7-8.
I mean, I guess the Steelers are gonna have to determine both championships then, I guess.
I don't like that.
But yeah, it's I don't know. You need to go back through the record books, but I'm going to assume that it's not, and he's actually going to be classified in this race.
We're going to take as a warning.
Yeah, it's just for our sake, because I don't think my heart could handle that.
Who's in the Alpha?
The other AlphaTauri
No, the Alpha Romeo.
is Philly, one of the reserves jumping in.
He's got the wrong number as well.
Oh, awesome.
He's got Ferret's number.
That he does. Yeah.
We'll jump on board with
Actually, are you sure?
Yes. Or was it?
That's not what I'm seeing.
Or was it Ferret with the wrong number?
Well, Philly's got the 19 cars. He's put it on the front row next to Apex Studios with a 108.2. And Fat Barrett has number 74. So I don't know what you're smoking, but...
I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking anything. It's my leaderboard is smoking.
A bit of a slow start to this qualifying session. Combine YouTuber and Bandcamp on their first attempts as we speak. While you sort that out, I'll give you guys a little bit of a radio cast for this band through the middle sector, up through the turn 5.
Are you sure Philly has 7?
Philly's running number 19, Pepsi.
Oh, 19. What did I say? 7. 19? He is running Farmer Sam's number.
There's all kinds of cooked.
I
can tell you someone who's definitely not running the wrong number. It's Combined YouTube. He's run it for like the past 5 years.
Yeah, hasn't changed his number.
He's going through turn 11 as we speak. He's had a pretty good season, I'd say. You know, Combined first season out of Tier 1. Had high hopes. Of course, showed himself as a very capable Tier 1 driver for years gone by. Down to Tier 2, helping his...
we got a Ferrari lockout at the moment.
Yeah, and he's showing it 108 flat for the Ferrari.
Faster than my banker time.
You don't need to do yourself like that, Pepsi. Come on, just say the sun was in your eyes or something.
To be honest, if you watched my onboard, my car just didn't want to shift for 2 laps. I improved.
Yeah, blame that. Blame the engineers back at the the Williams garage.
I'm blaming the gearbox in my car. They gave me the wrong gearbox. That's why we had to restart the lobby. I had the wrong gearbox.
Gus Rules trying to get a feel for the track at the moment. He started his second attempt. Currently slowest of those two have set a lap. The 1010, I guess, if you want to put it that way. 110 zip. Conrad following just about 5 seconds behind on track. He's on his first lap as well.
Combine when I was on board doing the famous strat of put it in a neutral to gain your ERS back.
I don't know how it took so long for people to figure that out. Like myself included, Pepsi. Like that didn't even like cross my mind until until after I retired.
I only figured that out when Fever and Potsy told me about it, which was probably a month ago.
That's all right. Farmer Sammy starting his next attempt at the moment, but I think let's have a look at this McLaren. Yet to set a time on the board. Gus right in front of him, trying to set his first clean lap. He improves by 8 tenths to 109.2, but it will stay 9th fastest. Conrad, just not enough to beat Gus Rules for that wooden spoon. A 109.284 for McLaren driver.
You know what's funny?
Hello to Moram.
You know what number that Farmer Sam is running?
I believe it's number 25.
Same one as Gus. He's got Gus's number.
Yes. That is indeed true.
Potential switch in driver roles next season between the two?
Well, they're both in the same family, and you know, maybe maybe that's a sign that Gus is going to get demoted to the B team soon if he doesn't put in a better performance. But our championship leader crossed the line now. He will stay fourth fastest, but brings himself within 200ths of Philly up there in third. It was also now on an hour lap, Pepsi.
Yes. I can't do math here. What
That's
time
okay,
is
math's hard.
what time is Barrett?
What time does Ferret have?
Yes.
He has a 108.634. Exactly 2/10 lower than Z-Dog in front of him.
3/10 away from Farmer Sam. Showing us Gus rules
Yeah.
on the standings.
I mean, with Apex Studios in the form that he's shown up from his first, he's clear of the field by a tenth and a half to his teammate, no less, and he's got about 4/10 to our championship leader. So, if there's any chance of Fat Ferret winning this race, something's going to happen to needs to happen to these two Ferraris out front.
So on board with Philly in third. Has to improve on a 108.2. Currently almost beats Apex's time of I actually don't know. I don't know, but he was.
He's matched Apex in the first.
He's
sector,
matched Apex.
You can leave it there.
Nah, I've got to take it further.
Oh, okay. He's 6 milliseconds slower, according to your graphic.
I know it's
through the middle
a great,
sector now.
great graphic.
Into the duckbill.
Mike, I'm just getting out of the way just before the beak of the duck.
Yeah. I mean, we are between two lakes. And he's still up on the time, but he's lost a bit of time to Apex Studios, about 2/10 down. But we'll see if he's able to find 2/10 in that final proper corner. Keeps it very tight to the left-hand side for the least path of resistance, and he's the second driver to break into the 107s, Pepsi.
Pips combined for second place, so combined will be going out again to beat his flying time. We'll jump back to Mike, and hopefully Mike does not have any internet issues like he did in Tier 1. That would suck. Going through 4 and 5, and he's abandoned.
Out. I mean, he missed the Apex badly. Like, I'm talking like real badly. Gus almost said he put it in the wall when he went that wide through turn 4. But yep, still sitting there in 7th place. He's had a whole almost 40 laps to warm up, qualifying included.
Oh, I jumped on board with Gus. I sent him wide up the rears out of turn 2. Facing the wrong way at the moment. Kept out of the wall though.
Yeah, the Red Bull car looks intact, which is what you want to see. Still though, he's about 4/10 of a second behind Bandcamp. And come on, Gus. You can beat Band. He's old. He's old.
Oh, don't have to do him like that.
Band's a very skilled driver. Of course, founder and owner of Aussie Formula Racing. We love to have him racing with us tonight. As Gus has just off the road, just drove off like it was nothing, and that track map lights up bright red.
As we jump on board with Conrad for his final run, I assume, since there's 5 minutes left in the session.
We can get another run in after this, surely. Bit conservative through turns 1, 2, and 3. But he opens up the steering to get the top speed going. Brings the car to the right-hand side for turn number 4. Nice and tidy, flirting with the track limits a little bit. Avoids the curve at the exit of 5 as he goes up the hill towards the technical middle part of the lap. Eats a lot of curve at the apex of 6. And goes very deep into 7, Pepsi.
God. Going a bit more wide at turn 9. I think that was. I'm guessing at this point. Keep it flat though. Looks like he's kept it flat. Up until the final corner. Takes a lot of inside curve as well. I don't think Conrad's really pushing on this spot. Yeah. Conrad aboard a loss on that lap. Back into pit lane he goes.
It's annoying me so much. I'm actually going to bring up the track map for this race, Pepsi, because it's hard for me sometimes as well, you know?
Yes, it is hard.
Very,
Very
very
hard to keep track of cars that are same colors.
Yes, it is in fact turn 9, Pepsi. You're correct. Good job.
Thank
I'm very
you.
proud of you. Don't try and get us to pronounce the Portuguese names.
I'm not even gonna
miserably.
bother myself. I will.
Just we'll leave it Center S and Dockville. How's that sound?
Yeah, we'll leave that out. If it needs proper pronunciation, we got Nut for that. Nut can help us out.
I thought that was French.
Yeah, well, he can become Portuguese now.
No, fun fact, Brazil is the only Central and South American country to speak Portuguese as its native language. A lot of
as we
history behind that one.
yes, as Parrot is getting ready to come out of the garage, Mercedes mechanics lane him coming. We also got a Alpha Tauri at the end of the lane also coming out.
Please be Farmer Sam. No, it's not. Oh, is it? I think it's Farmer Sam.
I believe it
It
is.
The two championship contenders leaving the pits at the same time.
Are we going to get a fight on track for what's to come?
Maybe.
Track position fight.
Maybe.
Come on. Gotta get
I think Farah might have heard you. He's closing up to the AlphaTauri. He's closing up. Make sure he's in his mirror. So like, hey, you know, you better get used to seeing this. Currently, Ferret's sitting in 7th, and Farmer Sam's sitting in 4th.
Conrad decided to call it quit for this session, so Conrad's happy with his time. Just sitting behind Gus.
Back. I mean, with only 10 drivers, Pepsi, you have to finish the race to be in the points. That's all you need to do.
Now, hopefully,
go as slow as you want.
Farmer Sam, he reserved Tier 1, crashed out, unfortunately. The reason was his tyre pressures he didn't change. So hopefully
You live and you learn.
Hopefully he's gonna change them this way.
Wonder if he's gonna make the same mistake again, and that's how he loses this championship.
I really hope not, because high tyre temp at turn 7 is just a death sentence.
Well, as your designated AlphaTauri fanboy, I'll take you around a lap with our championship leader.
Please
as there's under a minute left to go into turn 1, and absolute late on the brakes, trying to get the car rotated in 4th gear to keep the rear in check, short up to 5th through turn 2, and now through Curve de la Sol. DRS wide open. Climbing up through the revs, tops out at around 327 kph. As he goes into the middle sector of the lap. Nice and tidy so far for the fish helmet. That car looks so planted through turns 6 and 7 into 8 and now 9. This long left-hander, very difficult to put the power down in games gone by. Navigates it well into the duckbill of turn 10. Again, nice and early on throttle. It looks like a clean lap. And you can see a purple middle sector there, up by 4 and a bit tenths on its previous best.
Actually, purple sector 2 in the whole field, so he's actually the quickest in sector 2 at the moment.
Yeah, he's running out of battery as he heads towards the line. The checker flags out to 107.777.
And
you can't make this up, Pepsi.
Fair's not able to match it. He goes 5th fastest. Combined Pips Philly for 3rd. Jump to
what about Apex? He's
Apex
up, he's minusculely going through sector 2. What about the final set? He just pips him for that pole position by 6 milliseconds, Pepsi. 6! Count them on 2 hands.
Can't get closer than that. Come aboard with Gus. See if Gus is on the lap.
Really?
Philly goes quicker now.
5. Sheesh. The Alfa Romeo reserve. Showing us how it's done. Gus, can he get himself off the back row? Not quite.
Really close to that wall. That's everyone done and dusted.
And that's it. No more qualifying for the rest of the season.
No more qualifying until next season on the new game. That's got it. That's
Philly, he will take the final pole position, Pepsi.
Yeah, so
alongside Apex Studios, he'll be on the front row. Farmer Sam, our championship leader in third, combined YouTuber fourth with Z-Dog in fifth, Mike Hunt sixth, Fat Parrot, the challenger in seventh, then the two Red Bulls Bandcamp ahead of Gus in eighth and ninth, and Conrad rounds out the back of this grid. What do you think in terms of strategy? Do we see anyone bolt on the mediums, get some early track position?
Medium tire for early safety car. We saw that in tier 1. It helped out, I believe it was Trin got switched over to the hards. Didn't quite work out because I believe we got a safety car at the end. But medium tire, if you're gonna bank on a early safety car or get track position, hards if you just want to run long, stay with the train.
I mean, we saw in Tier 1 how difficult it can be to overtake when you're stuck in a very, very long DRS train. So maybe utilizing the mediums towards the start of the race could be of benefit like it was to Potsy, like it was to Trin at the start of Tier 1, getting a couple of places in the opening few laps.
There is that, or people could,
or you could be like Mike and just like not take the start and get yourself a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, or that.
And lose a spot.
I had to muscle my way around that AI. Almost spun me turn 1.
I don't know if you're seeing this as well, Pepsi, but all of the pit crews are just T-posing on the box.
Yes, this is their traditional warm-up. They have done this for the past 16 races, I believe.
Yeah, righto.
They're just getting warmed up. It's fine.
They're like mid-jumping jacks. Yeah.
Yeah, they're performing a sacred ritual to perform the
inside each other.
To perform the fastest pit stop.
We need to see more pit crews do that in the FIA Formula 1 World Championship. Maybe that's the secret to beating Max and Red Bull.
Probably Mercedes need to start doing it. Ferrari needs to start doing it.
They did start doing it. They got 2-3 in Spain. I mean, they're doing something.
They're doing something right. Ferrari, they've gone backwards. Leclerc started 19th. Like, what is that?
Leclerc washed. Enough about that, though. Philly leading them away on this final formation lap. Quick tyre update. Everyone is not on the softs.
It's half
a good start.
Half medium,
it's literally half. We have 5 on mediums, 5 on the hards. So
this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting start now. Farmer Sam looks like he's opted the medium tire, so he's going to be wanting to get away very quickly. Barrett's on the medium, so both championship contenders are on the medium tire.
I think that just shows how little faith these drivers have in each other to not cause a safety car if they're all on the medium tires. But
I mean,
you never know.
You saw how many of us went on the hard tires in Tier 1 and we got a lap 14 safety car.
Yeah, I mean, when those mediums start to fade, they lose a lot of grip.
You'll be fine for one corner, and then next corner, you're just gone. Tires
especially if that corner is turn 7.
Yeah, my dreadful corner.
Alright, let's see who needs to lose their license. Who's losing their license today? Final time on F1 22 looks pretty good so far.
Farmer Sam is angling himself a bit. It's
Conrad.
Okay. Oh, what we want to see.
Well, one last time, Pepsi.
I can't see
the lights are on.
I'm guessing it's
I can't see them here, but I can hear them. The engines are revving. It's lights out for the final time on F1 22, and then we are away, and looks like the medium tires on that Ferrari of Apex Studios.
Farmer Sam trying to make a 3 wide! It's 3 wide in the turn ambitious. 1. Turn 1 between the Alphas and the Ferrari. Look at Apex. Apex got a mega start, though. Someone's on the... I think that's Mike.
Yeah, Mike's on the infield. At turn 3, he's back down. So 2 dreadful starts tonight for him. Caban getting a bit unsettled as well at the exit of turn 4.
Barrett's had a issue. He's lost
an end plate. That left end plate's gone. That's
Now I'm just gonna guess. He used the inside curve at 5 and spun.
Potentially.
Because he was very slow out of turn 5. So I'm just gonna guess.
Apex Studios already out of DRS range. 1.1 seconds is the gap between him and
Here
Philly
comes
as Farmer Sam.
Side by side with the Alfa Romeo, or almost side by side into turn 1 now. Who gets the better traction?
Oh, a bit of contact, has to cut the track a little bit to give the Alfa Romeo room.
And Philly's
he'll
gonna stay
keep
ahead.
the position, but a little bit of a better run there for the Fish Helmet AlphaTauri. The championship leader Farmer Sam to the inside, squeezes the Alfa Romeo a little bit offline, and he gets that move done.
AWS gave us a medium-hard strategy and then a soft medium-hard strategy.
One of these is a lot better than the other, I can tell you that much.
One of them works, one of them not so much.
I mean, one of them works if there's 2 safety cars at the right time.
Yeah, you got a fair point. Apex Studios,
only 2 seconds out in front, though.
Yeah, Apex Studios gonna be lonely.
And that's exactly how he wants it. I mean, you always want a lonely race when you're out in front. Not so much when you're at the back.
One of the Red Bulls is...
Oh, where's Gus?
That's Gus. That's fun. I just caught that watching Philly.
13, yeah.
Which one for Z-Dog? Does he have the straight line speed? Doesn't look like he has a straight line speed. Barrett's finally in the pit line. So he didn't pit last lap. He's pitted now. But wasn't able to pit last lap because someone blocked him.
And you have to position yourself adequately to get into the pit lane because you're still racing your fellow drivers.
Okay,
but yeah, Apex Studios is checked out already.
As it's a bit quiet, I'm gonna re-enable driver behind and driver ahead.
You can do that as Combine decides to try and cut some grass at the Apex turn 7.
Looks like he did a solid job. It's nice and short.
Yeah, it's a very expensive lawnmower.
About how much is the F1 car worth? 10 mil? Probably more.
I think it's more than that.
150?
Way more than that. But we'll see what Combine YouTuber is able to make of it. As the DRS is now going to be enabled for all of these drivers.
On board with Z-Dog as he closes the gap to Philly. Don says no. Mike goes the quickest overall, 110.8. Oh, as Philly's actually gone wide on turn 2. He's had a mistake. Under attack
on the outside.
now.
He's using the battery. The letterbox is open on the back.
Speed wide.
Combined YouTuber as well, trying to get a piece of the action. Can't quite get past both of them, but Philly has lost 2 positions in 1 corner.
He's all over the back Combined.
Well, actually, or has he, Pepsi? He's trying it. He has a look around the outside, gets the better line through 6 into 7.
No, Combined
goes really defensive, opens the door to the outside. The Ferrari trying to squeeze the Alfa Romeo towards the apex of 9. And the squeeze comes back. Great racing between these 2. A lot of respect. And it looks like Bandcamp as well. Can he get up in it?
That was a contact between Ben and Philly. Kind of ruined it.
Ben goes offline after that little bit of a tap at the duck build. Misses the apex of 12 again. This is going to open the door for the Williams of Mike. But who's got the legs, Pepsi? That's the question.
I think Philly has no DRS. He's got to get swallowed by both of them on that damn one.
There's one. Oh, late on the brakes is the Alfa Romeo. Ben forces him wide. Compromises it on through 2 and 3, and that might give Mike the opportunity he was looking for. But now Philly's going to come back on the attack, but the Williams just doesn't quite have the straight line speed.
Ben going very defensive. Oh, Philly's been hit by Mike.
Oh no, that's the last thing you want to see.
Oh, everyone, Conrad and Gus both having to dodge because Philly's out on the apex. He's stuck in the grass, actually.
Yeah, so Philly's gone from pole position to 9th place within 5 laps.
Not what you want to see.
No, absolutely not. The only close gap on this grid at the moment is that between Z-Dog and Combined Neutral. The Ferraris and AlphaTauri has been fighting
Philly's had another
all
spin
season long.
at 7.
Yeah, 6 into 7. It's not. Just needs to get those tires back under control and just calm down a little bit. But we have a fight for third place at the moment. Pepsi Combine has a little bit of a look going into turn 1. I can't quite seem to find it. Looks like Bandcamp might have gotten some wing damage. He's early in the pits.
Wonder if he got damaged by Philly hitting him at turn 4 when he was getting turned.
Possibly.
Could happen. Low chance, but could happen.
It's going to be close actually between the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Coming out of the pit lane, Band.
I believe
I think Farrett's going to have the
that.
better line. It's going to be a drag race out of the pits, and it looks like Mercedes will just about get in front of the Red Bull. But only just.
Oh, we're 6 laps in. And the field's already spread. as per usual.
I mean, I don't think there are many surprises here. Combines just using up every single ounce of that battery.
I think Father Sam's playing the team game because Farrett's so far back now. Father Sam slowed out for Z-Dog so he can get DRS.
Yeah, they're trying to clinch the Constructors title as well.
Would that be decided this race as well?
I think it might have already been decided in Spain, but I think it's still mathematically possible. If both AlphaTauris like DNF and the Ferraris get like a 1-2 or something absurd like that.
What is the point in Constructors?
I can get that up for you in a few seconds. Just give me a moment. The gap between AlphaTauri and Ferrari, it is actually still going on. It's 12 points in favor of.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to do this math here. I'm gonna.
As things stand right now, I think Tauri have got it.
Yes, I think Tauri.
Just leave it there.
Actually, no. I think one. No, I think that Tauri do have it by like 5 points or something from as it stands from now. As
we have a fight for third, a fight for second actually technically, and a fight for 8th.
Yes, and as we were going through the Constructors, Gus did get past Conrad at turn 1 last lap. Like Conrad's trying to do the same back to Gus, get that position back.
I mean, Gus used a lot of battery to get past him.
Gus magically found himself in P6.
Yeah, just needs to keep it there. And Van sizing up a move on Fat Ferret now, has the ERS, has the DRS. No rich mix for a few years now, but he certainly wishes that he had it this time, just not quite close enough to get past that Mercedes.
Band has done a purple second 1, so fastest life attempt maybe?
I wouldn't think so with this Mercedes in the way.
Oh, you never.
Oh, you don't hit him.
Don't do what you did to Philly.
I think that was Mike that hit Philly before. At turn 4.
Yeah, no, Mike hit Philly, but Ben hit him into the duck.
Oh, the duckbill. Yes, that's right. That's right. You're absolutely spot on, Pepsi.
As Philly's had another spin coming out of, I don't know what, I think that's turn 12.
That's turn
11. I was close.
You were very close. As is banned to Fat Ferret. Up the inside of 1.
Does he
DRS,
get the
tire advantage. Gets it done.
He gets the move done, but Ferret's going to have the DRS now. We'll see what happens here. Ferret fight this. I don't think he does. He's not closing that much.
No, I mean, he's on hard tires, Band's on fresh mediums. Like, the pace disparity is just too great at the moment.
Jump back up to Z-Dog with Combine. Combine having more nightmares of that AlphaTauri wing again tonight. This time he's got two of them in front of him.
I mean, the problem he's got now is that Z-Dog has also got DRS. And that's something that's a little bit different from what was happening last week in Spain. One thing that hasn't changed though, Pepsi, is that the Combine has absolutely no battery left. Like nothing.
Yeah, combine one of those guys that loves to eat out his battery.
Yep. Taking after Geordie from back in the day.
Season 4, Season 5 day. Oh, wait, was he in Season 5?
You either use it or lose it.
Yeah. No, I believe that was his saying. Lose or use or lose.
Flatford is staying quite close to Bandcamp with the DRS assistance, so it is nullifying the tire advantage that the Red Bull has got at the moment.
Well,
But I think all eyes are just on this Ferrari and seeing if the nightmares will continue.
Well, Apex Studios has checked out. He's about 8 seconds up the road, so he's truly gone from this battle train.
Oh yeah, he's already at the exit of the center S as they're entering it.
Checked out after lap 1. Took the lead off the side and called it quits.
Well, Combine's a touch closer this time, but just doesn't have the resources to really force a move.
No energy to spend, not enough straight line speed.
I think if you're Combined at this point, you just make sure that you stay within that DRS window, and you just charge up the battery for when Farmer Sam pits.
Combine locked out a move at turn 7, or turn 8, I mean.
Yeah, just a bit ambitious. But that's been the story of Tier 2 this season, hasn't it, Pepsi?
Yeah. Looking at moves, not getting them complete. Very nice and clean racing for Combine this whole season.
Yeah, I definitely think that Combine just needs to make sure he tries to charge up the battery a little bit more and just wait for Farmer Sam to pit, because those mediums aren't going to last forever, whereas those hards basically are. So you charge up the battery for the opportunity, just make sure that you're still within DRS range. Then once Zeno doesn't have DRS anymore and you have the resources, then you can go and start thinking about making a move for that final podium spot.
Yeah, everyone gets points to space. Because
if you finish, if you crash out, then too bad.
If you do what's the roll? 90% of the race?
Yes.
And finish?
Yes.
You're classified.
Be classified.
I think most of the drivers in Tier 2 just had enough of the game, called it quits last week. All waiting for
yeah, I don't think anyone's being overly sentimental about seeing this game out.
From what I've heard, people have had terrible memories of this game. And it
definitely was something different. It required a very smooth driving style, and if you didn't adjust to that, you were punished very severely.
Yes, and thankfully, Tuesday, if you have Champions Edition, you'll be able to play the new game and uninstall this one.
I mean, nothing's stopping you from uninstalling this one right now.
We're being stopped right now. We had to watch the Tier 2 guys.
It's true. That's very, very true. Combine's still sort of hanging around this 410 mark, but just can't really close up anymore.
Bowd looked at Band making a move, backed out of it. Bowd's actually used quite a bit of his battery as well to stay with Band. He's gonna make a move into turn 4. He's looking. They'll look like contact, but I'm not sure.
I think it's just play on advantage.
Bump and
it's not
run.
Football, but same sort of principle.
It was a bump and run.
Bump and run. Not as bad as the bump that gave Philly a little bit earlier in this race.
Yes. Now he got the true force of the bump and run.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Wasn't very kind to him.
Oh, a little bit of a snap there for Fat Ferret as well, going through turn 11.
Alright.
But still no movement at the front, Pepsi. They're just holding station.
These guys are just holding position. I think Z-Dog just using Farmer Sam to save tires so he can push when Farmer Sam pits. Or save ERS, one of those two. Combine is getting very close to Z-Dog in the middle section though.
Yeah, still just hanging around that 3/10 mark. Needs to get a good exit. Oh, but he's gone on the apex curve at the Dockville. That's going to cost him a lot of time.
Why is Sam in the Alpha and Gus in the Alpha? Because Farmer Sam is running the wrong number. And
Yes, that is the story.
Billy is running the wrong number. That's why. So we're going off the assumption Farmer Sam has not got warned about wrong number before. If he has been warned, he loses the championship this race.
Not quite. Fat Ferret still needs to win the race. And that doesn't look like it's happening unless there's a safety car.
Exactly.
So Farmer Sam's championship's still safe.
For now.
Yeah, he probably just wants to put it out of anyone's doubt.
It's been an interesting season between Ferret and Farmer Sam. Farmer Sam, I believe, DNF 3 races in a row, and Ferret didn't show up for the first 3 races, so they're on equal race numbers. Or race attend numbers. I can't see.
That's alright, English is hard.
I'm tired.
I think we all are.
Been racing for 4 hours, it's not fun.
I can definitely tell you that Combine is definitely tired of seeing that AlphaTauri rear wing, especially when it opens up because of the DRS. Just using everything on the battery, but just can't get close enough.
I feel his pain. I got 16 Bates DRS open.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Well, it didn't.
Oh, the driver swap's happening.
Driver swap between AlphaTauri. I mean, it didn't survive long because Bate got murdered off the safety car restart. Had to drive the whole race with wing damage or rear damage.
Oh, Combine goes for a send at turn 8. Farmer Sam leaves the room. Good respect.
As
those medium tires are starting to die off.
Oh, is he gonna do it here?
Oh, he tried. He thought about it. He really thought about it.
I would love to see it. Spin Farmer Sam out. He ends up the back with Ferret.
Farmer Sam will still have DRS on his teammate. Barely, but he'll still have it. As he
dummied the pit. He dummied the pit.
I mean, those mediums have gone 16 laps. Surely they're close to popping soon.
He'll be pinning around now because he's about to come into the hard tire pit window.
Oh, Gus Rawls, first driver for the scheduled pit stop.
And off those medium tires, probably not having fun with that. Ferret and Van make a position gain on Gus.
Yeah, with we're about halfway through this race, just about.
Yeah, one more lap and now we're 50% away. Looking at the race
I think
story,
surely Combine's got him now.
Looking at the race story for Combine, started 4th, he's still currently 4th. That's going to change this lap in the DRS zone though.
We can certainly hope so.
I believe he will. I'm giving Combine some belief.
Farmer Sam's using all the battery. Yeah, is it gonna be? I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Farmer Sam goes defensive, but Combine goes further inside. They touch and Combine. Oh, nice catch there from the Ferrari.
What is this camera angle? Stop showing me the wing. I didn't miss out. So, did see on Combined thermal when he was doing his overtake, he got to 0%.
Yep, he tried it. The Farmer Sam has spent about 35% down that main straight alone. to hold on to that position on just I don't know. I don't know how these medium runners are still going.
So looking at combined
I don't know
tire
how
wear.
Pan's still going.
Combined tire wear, 50% is his highest tire wear. We'll go to Farm Sam. His highest is 62. That'll be the back right.
Yeah, they're not far away from pitting.
I believe we'll see Farmer Sam in the pit lane. I wonder if Farmer Sam is just going to make this uninteresting. Just going to go on to another medium set and then soft at the end.
I mean, no one's pit. Like, Apex Studios stayed out as well. Mike stayed out too, so, I mean, must be waiting for something.
No way these guys are doing a double stop. I refuse to believe they're going to double stop this.
Combined right in the wheel tracks of Farmer Sam, and you can see that light blinking now. There's the yellow flag for Philly. He spun it at turn 7 and 8.
Oh, that's in the runoff. That's actually almost identical to where Farmer Sam binned it in tier 1.
Oh, combined very late on the brakes going into turn 8.
Combined a lot better than Farmer Sam.
Oh, come on. Is he going to try it this time?
Oh, he gave him a hit, though.
Farmer Sam goes defensive.
Now, will we see these two
Bit of
in the
a
pit at
snap
the
as
same
well.
time? Might see these guys pit at the same time if Farmer Sam stays out. Apex Studios, he stays out one more. I don't know
about what they're waiting for. Are they trying to go to softs?
Okay, okay, Farmer Sam. I was gonna say if they go even longer, we're gonna have what happened last, or was it last season or 2 seasons ago? I don't know what season it was, but PTR when he was racing here, he got a puncture in the pit lane and DNF by it.
Oh, nice.
So we might have.
I think I remember that one.
I think that was season 6. So Billy's out. This might be a safety car.
They might have been waiting for a safety car, and they have gotten it.
That's all.
Wow,
that's turn 5.
Just as Farmer Sam had pitted.
Or as Mike Hunt 5-second penalty hitting Philly's car.
Yeah, he's got no front wing as well. So a massive collision between the Williams and
the 3 second.
He's just cut the track like it's nothing.
I saw that cut clear as day. He did the combined line, almost cutting the grass.
Now he just needs to get the drive-through, and then he's got the trifecta.
Probably easy done with a broken wing. You got more straight line speed.
Yeah, well, Apex Studios finally into the pit lane. I mean, I guess, they were just, 5-heading it. I don't know. Just knew there was going to be a safety car, I suppose.
Which tyres are we seeing, though, for the Ferrari? The hard tyres are...
I mean, he has to be on the hards. Like, what, softs for 15, 16 laps?
I don't know. So, chuck on another medium set? Build a gap? Pit for softs?
No, that's stupid.
Z-Dog on the medium tyres, combined. On the medium tyres, I can't stop hiccuping now. Billy, 7.5 5-second penalty. Again, his wing replacer, he's going to put on the hard. As here comes Farmer Sam around 1 and 2. He will actually be behind combined.
Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be incredibly close. But yeah, the Ferrari's ahead. So the safety car has stuffed up Farmer Sam. Not only is he on the slower tyre, but he's also lost track position.
Now, this kind of sucks. Because Apex is also on the hard tyre. He's got Z-Dog behind him on the mediums, which will have a better restart, maybe. Combined, his teammate is on mediums, so Apex might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah.
But the pace he showed on those medium tyres, I doubt it.
At least it gives a chance for the field to bunch up again, Pepsi, because it was getting a bit too spread, let's be honest.
It was getting a bit too spread, and we know the saying of safety cars breed more safety cars. So we're most likely going to get another one.
Very high possibility, especially since our Fat Ferret is on fresh mediums, and it's going to close up that gap after that unfortunate
This spices championship up now, though. Farmer Sam being on those hard tyres, Ferret on those fresh mediums. Is Ferret quick enough. Who just pitted? Mike just
Well,
pitted.
Mike's going back in. He's going to put on the other set of mediums.
Mike's going to be put on another medium.
Yeah.
That's going to promote Ferret into maybe if he gets Mike. Diesel.
Oh, I think the Mercedes has got it, but again, it's going to be close. Yeah, no, the Mercedes has got it. Easy.
So Ferret only has Gus in front of him to.
Oh, it's going to... it might be close with Conrad. No, the Williams is out.
Ferret only has Gus to negotiate before he's in range of Farmer Sam in front of him.
Yeah.
Great scene on my timing board. Double Gus in P4 and 5.
I mean, he's just that good.
He's just saying he can drive 2 cars at once.
Yeah. But everyone's caught the queue now, so safety cars should be coming in at the end of this lap, hopefully. And we can get things back underway with 14 laps when we cross the line.
This ain't the average of Tier 2. Average of Tier 2 is like 12 drivers. I think this is the lowest attendance we've got in Tier 2.
The lowest. Yeah.
As a safety car's pulled. We'll lodge on board from Z-Dog. Or shall we? Yeah, we'll do Z-Dog. Trying to warm up those rear tires. He's trying to do a little burnout. As Apex is doing a little dummy of when he starts.
The safety car is in the pit lane, so Apex can go whenever he sees fit. Is he going to leave it late, or is he going to go early? Like, what's the go? He's gone right in the middle again, Pepsi. We are racing once again here in Interlagos.
Yeah, he's kind of called Z-Dog napping a tiny bit. Someone who's called napping was combined. He's about to get overtaken by Farmer Sam into turn 1. Not
past
quite.
Conrad as well off the restart at the back. Banned up into 8th place.
Now is Ferret able to make this move on Gus rules for 5th at turn 4. He's got the overspeed. He's gone not. Oh, he was looking at outside, but Gus covered it.
Yeah, it's not quite close enough as the Mercedes.
Not quite close.
We're seeing some fighting again, Pepsi. This is great.
This is fantastic. We got more fights. Before it was a 2-man fight.
Oh, combined YouTuber getting close to the back of Z-Dog, trying to make it a Ferrari 1-2 for the last race of the season. And that, I think, would actually put Ferrari ahead of AlphaTauri in the Constructors' Championship. So they are racing for something, these 4 at the front.
Oh, on board with Ferret. He's so close to Gus. He's sniffing that exhaust pipe. He's going to go around the outside at turn 14. Does he have the straight line speed, though?
A long way around.
Oh, Mike Hunt's also in this fight as well. Here comes Mike. Does he make it 3 wide?
Oh, trying to go clean around the outside is the Mercedes.
He's got the move
and he
done.
Gets it done.
Oh,
There's a little
Gus
bit of
is still there.
too, though.
Gus is still there.
Oh, look at Mike on the inside as well. He's trying to fire the Red Bull through.
Oh, he's going to try and get both of them. Oh, look. Gus with the defense masterclass.
Wow,
how has he kept that?
Ferret wants.
How's he kept that position?
Gus is the roadblock, it seems. Like, look at these cars behind him.
Gus isn't Perez's seat.
Oh, there's a wild McLaren on the grass.
I believe Gus is in Perez's seat. Has to be in Perez's seat after that.
No, he's in Max's seat, actually. What, you think Bandcamp would be in Max's seat? No, no chance, man.
I mean, you gotta give the man some faith. Oh, something happened between Farming and Fine. They got back to
yeah, they've lost a lot of time, and now Gus is like right with them.
I think Farmer went to make a move on Combine and just hit. They both hit each other. That's not the right person. Is Ferret gonna make a move? Gus is out of battery. Ferret can see it, but the DRS is now enabled. Gus has it to his disposal because of Combined. Oh god, this is great.
Oh, here comes Combined inside of 4.
Oh, side by side.
Oh, they bang wheels once again.
No prisoners from Combined at the moment. He wants the podium.
Defensive on the inside. Farmer Sam trying to hang it. round the outside now.
Side by side doesn't really work there.
Oh, look at Band in the background trying to lunge it on Mike into turn 8. That's
Yeah, still trying to find his way through. Gus can't quite do it.
Gus trying to just stay in one piece. He's happy where he is right now. He's doing great.
Gus is loving life.
Oh, careful, Gus! Don't do that again.
Gus is loving life at the moment. P5.
Yeah, except for that snap to return 11.
Does he still have the DRS though on Farmer Sam? He's got no energy. Ferret's using all of it plus the DRS. Look at the speed.
Who's got the legs? The Mercedes gets alongside, has to take the outside line.
Oh, he's gave him a hit.
Wheels at the apex. Gus is not going to be happy with that one. Gets a little bit unsettled as well.
Who gets the DRS though?
They all do. They all do. Look at Mike. He's trying to find a way through down the middle. Can't seem to find the way through. Has to go early in the brakes. It's going to allow Bandcamp to catch up. What a move from Gus. Wow.
Gus with the masterclass defense. Combined,
Mike's trying to go around the outside of Ferret through 7. No way.
Oh, he's done it.
Wow.
Wow,
that's my vote for move of the day so far. That's incredible.
That's quite. Oh, he's hit Gus!
Never mind. He's done a Lewis.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, never mind. I retract my vote. You got greedy.
Oh, I think Gus reset the track.
Oh, no. Can't do that, mate.
Z-Dog, fastest lap of the race. He's on the back of Apex.
As is Combined's taking the fastest lap from him, 1:10.5.
So Gus was stuck on the curb, apparently, so he had to reset.
I thought so. Like, Gus isn't the...
Gus wouldn't reset the track.
Don't make that mistake.
Z-Dog is all over the back of Apex.
Well, he's got those medium tires, and we've seen that they have some life after 16 laps, apparently. So, I don't know. He's in a good shot to win this one.
What can we say? Tier 2 drivers just can take care of the tires better than us Tier 1 drivers.
True. Very true.
I mean, I don't think we kept us alive for more than 15. He's going to be feeling the wear, though, later at the end of the race. When he hits around 40%, they start feeling terrible then.
Apex 2 is using that battery that he has at his disposal with the DRS from Z-Dog. Still closing up the gap, but not quite close enough to make a move into turn 1.
As I went on board with Ben and he's had a spin out of turn 11. He's actually stuck on the infield.
Poor Gus.
As Ferret went fastest that lap. Now, does Gus have any damage from that contact? I believe he doesn't, because he would have pitted by now. I don't think it does. He does not. So Gus is clean. But did he get rear damage? That's the question.
I mean, that's the last thing you want as a racing driver. It's damage that can't be fixed mid-race. Front wing, while it's inconvenient, you know, it's not the end of the world per se. Because it can be fixed in the pit lane at the cost of like 15 seconds, but
then you got
if the floor's damage or the rear wing's damage, that's GG.
Floor rear that was introduced last year's game.
Yep.
We run in sim damage that in season 7. That was not fun.
I still get flashbacks of Pondon and Flyboy coming together on the final lap. Yeah. In that one.
That was quite funny to watch.
Good times, good times. Maybe we'll bring up back sim damage for season 11.
Season 11, sim damage.
Yeah, Fat Ferret on a Farmer Sam at the moment, using the tire advantage.
I think worse is having Russia sausage curbs with the floor damage.
Oh, here we go, the Mercedes.
Or to
Farmer
the
Sam
outside.
forced to the outside. Oh, they get so close to touching. They actually do touch at the apex of 4, but the Mercedes has the outside for 5. Another tap. The hand goes up in frustration for the Mercedes driver. Inside now for 6, and he's gotten the move done. And look at Bandcamp trying to get in on the action.
I looked at the wrong person when I was looking at the Red Bull wing damage. I looked at Band by instead of Gus.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Common mistake.
Basically the same person. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Meanwhile, at the front, Z-Dog,
you're gonna make the move?
very close to Apex Studios, but still not going for the move.
Now,
Playing the patient game.
Z-Dog has more EOS, so he's probably biding time, forcing Apex to use the EOS to defend.
Well, the longer he waits, the less grip he's going to have off those mediums, and the more tire differential there's going to be between the hards and the mediums in Apex's favor. So we can't wait too long.
Indeed, I think Gus had a little moment of...
Oh, Farmer Sam's gone around! He's in the wall! I think he's come together with Ben, or something's happened. And he's in the wall now.
Show me your wing, sir. He has no wing.
Yeah, Red Bull took it from him.
Yeah. They won their wing back.
Yeah, exactly.
They found out that they're using an illegal wing.
Maybe that's how AlphaTauri are ahead of Red Bull in the Tier 2 standings.
Anyway, on board with Z-Dog against the Ferrari, who has more straight line speed. It looks like Z-Dog. Is he going to make the move? Not quite. Apex
I just don't understand what he's waiting for. The longer he waits, the less those tires are going to give him.
Well, Apex survives for one more lap until he is shown the wrath of AlphaTauri. Now,
Sam in the pit lane to
I
fix that from him.
I believe this is going to put Farmer Sam behind Gus when he gets out. But he'll be fine because Ferret's in fourth.
Yes. Yeah, well. Yeah, like Farmer Sam just needs to finish the race and he's got it.
Would be
Even
quite
if
entertaining if
Ferret wins.
Would be entertaining if Ferret won. And it was another championship on countback.
Yeah, but in this case it would be yeah, it would be off second places, not wins, because they'd have equal number of wins.
Oh, that's even more interesting.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen though. These Ferraris are too fast, and the AlphaTauris are very fast as well.
And they got 5 laps. Ferret's got 5 laps to get first if he wants it. As Farmer Sam is slowed down again. Oh, he had another...
he's doing the ERS trick. He wants to go for fastest lap to make sure that Fat Ferret can't beat him.
Oh, I mean, he can't beat him anyway. He's in 4th, getting 12 points. He needs 26, 25.
He's at least 25.
Definitely not getting 25 in 4th.
Nope.
Unless there's a
That's
safety
not how it
car.
works. Not yet, anyway.
In years to come, 4th is going to be the new first.
Yep. When the race wins worth 50 points.
Every driver gets a point.
See, this is what I was talking about with Z-Dog and Apex Studios, right? Now the gap's around 7/10. He's not close enough, even if he were to use the battery to make a move.
I mean...
He's waited too long. The tires have given up, really.
Apex has 30% battery. Look at the closing speed, though, just with DRS alone.
Yeah, but I think his window of opportunity is gone.
Yeah, I think Z-Dog's missed it. He's probably waiting for last lap, like most drivers do.
I mean, he has the battery to juice it for an entire lap, but I don't think he's going to have the tires to.
Now, question...
And he still needs to stay in DRS range in the first place.
Apex 25. Mine's getting 50. What's that? That's 40 point. Z-Dog lost the 2.
Actually, yes, as it stands right now, Ferrari
Ferrari's going to take it because Farmer
are
Sam
going to take the constructors. Farmer Sam might have blown it.
Well,
Secured one championship and blown the other.
What would be the gap off this if Z-Dog doesn't pass?
Um,
Does it change anything if Z-Dog does pass? where Z-Dog looked on
It'll
the
be close.
inside. I think Z-Dog's starting to realise he needs to get him.
Yeah, if Z-Dog passes, then I think Terry still hold on to it by like a point or two.
Well, they do have fastest one.
Yes, but like with the fastest lap point, like with the 3 points that Farmer Sam has got in 9th as it stands right now.
Z-Dog late on the brakes in turn 9. I'm gonna keep the delta on the bottom and view it so they can see that more clearly, because I don't think the leaderboard shows it quite clear.
Now they're starting to use a bit more of the battery.
Z-Dog's still not using any.
Well, they've both used a little bit at the start of that straight. Z-Dog's even closed DRS with 2 laps to go. The Constructors title on the line, if my math's correct.
Z-Dog must have been told that about us, the Constructors. I would have made the move by now if I was racing. Should have gone for about 4 laps ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Build the gap. Apex doesn't have DRS. You build more of a gap.
Use the tyres to break DRS and build, 1.5 to 1.7 second gap.
I've just noticed this, but the whole time that Apex is like, and these two are like DRS training each other, Combine's actually catching both them.
Yeah, he is.
So I think Apex
putting
is
some good laps.
Apex, I think, is slowing in the middle on purpose.
I don't know about on purpose, but it's a bit slow. And now
here we
Z-Dog's
go.
going to try everything. Here we go.
Alright, he's turned it off again.
Oh, it's banned in the grass at turn 11, but it's
final
last lap
lap.
of the race.
Oh,
And Z-Dog not close enough.
Apex, I just saw his light flashing. He's got no ERS. Or
Yeah,
almost
Z-Dog's
no.
got too much.
He's gonna use it now. He's not even using
He's not
it now.
using it. He's waited too long. He's waited too long, Pepsi.
Okay, is it? Is this gonna bite us in the ass and just he's overtaken at the line?
Oh, he'd need a like almost perfect middle sector on 15 lap old mediums.
Going a bit wide at turn 9. That's not gonna help his case.
It's 6.5 tenths now. Bit of a better exit through 9 into the duckbill. Gains a little bit more time, but it's all on this final corner. But still 5 tenths before the line is a big ask.
All right, here's the ERS. He's turned it on.
Nah, he's too far back.
Yeah, too far back. Apex is going to take this win.
Nice job from Apex Studios winning that one. Z-Dog in second, Combined in third, and that means that Ferrari are the Constructors champions.
And Fair will
But
take
with Fat Ferret only in fourth, Farmer Sam 33 is your Tier 2 Drivers Champion for AFR Season 10. Even though he's down there in last of the remaining runners.
Kind of wish it went back and count back.
Now you're just getting greedy. You're like the Netflix director.
I am. I'm getting a bit greedy. But the scenes. The Tier 2 chat will go insane. This band's had another moment.
Yeah, so Ferrari have gotten 40 points, and AlphaTauri are going to secure 21. The difference was 12 going into this one, so yes, Ferrari are your Constructors champions.
And Farmer Sam coming to the line, last driver.
Shout out to Conrad. He finished 6th.
Great.
Like,
here we go. We got some donuts. yeah. Donut particles on for this.
what, donuts for losing the Constructors or what?
I think winning the drivers champion, but losing Constructors. I think it's both.
Well, that's it. That's a wrap.
That is
AFR
it.
Season 10 in the history books, Pepsi.
Yes, and then we'll be, I don't know when the start date is for next season. But we do have some special races, though, in the new game.
I don't think we do, to be honest.
No.
Um,
No. Wait, I don't even know
Give
if
them
I
hope.
want them. I think that will be, like, after a week or two of the new game, though. I doubt we're going to do the 100% race. I don't think anyone's keen for that. Okay, as Apex Studios says, is your winner for Brazil. And Prix also take the constructors, as you say, so constructors champions. Well done to them. At least Combined got something out of it for coming down to tip.
It's been a good season.
Really
Really good season.
It was a fun season. Started off very well. It was a 1-2 from Alpha Carry. And it kind of went a bit downhill.
Got a bit complacent in the end, and Ferrari snatched it from right underneath their noses.
We'll go for the order. Apex Studios, your winner today was Z-Dog Combined, running out the podium. Ferret coming home in 4th after an amazing recovery drive from damaged lap 1. Dan finished 5th, Golden on 6th, Mike Hunt 7th, Gus 8th, and Farmer Sand 9th. This is your remaining runners. Unlucky for Philly, who's DNF. From
On retirement.
That's even got hurt more. You get pole when you DNF. That
Shows you that qualifying isn't everything. Even though it can really help, it isn't everything.
I think Aussie showed that in season 7. Anyway, that is season 10 wrapped up for AFR. When do we go racing again for another season? Like a month?
No idea. Probably in a month or
Month
6
or-
weeks or something like
Yeah,
that.
month or 6 weeks.
It's usually about that.
Anyway, I was Pepsi, joined for me today. I can't see. It was Mikhail. We will see you in the next season, hopefully. And I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna announce the new season.
Or just join the Discord to stay up to date with all things. It's down below in our bio. So thanks for a great season, Pepsi. Thank you everyone in the Twitch chat as well. And we hope to see you again in F1 23 for the AFR Season 11. And always remember to wear your seatbelt.
See you guys.